Hi folks, so here we are again back in the Padarn Park, and we're off to collect the drop rig that I set up last night. The reason why I couldn't show you what I did is because of this repetitive theme that's building up. Tourists, people wandering around the woodland. I live in a tourist zone, the weather's getting better and warmer and more people are turning up here, so it's making it more difficult to set up the drop rigs in the woods. Today we're going to a place that's a bit different from the other sites. We've been over in the main site, Glynvivian, Gilfach area. We've been up the top end, Blue Peris and the Bluebell Woods. And we've been down the far end, all the way down there, on the right hand side, and recorded in a place called Vachwen. Today we're going to a place that's a bit in the middle and further down by the lake, which is basically just down in here as you see the water cutting round to the right. The other theme that's being repetitive at the moment is the wind speed. Last night was the last time I could possibly set up this drop rig for the April bird migration season. It is the end of April anyway. But the wind speed, we're getting gusts here now of over 20 to 30 miles an hour. And over the next few days, it's supposed to be going up to maybe 50 miles an hour. And for doing a bird survey, that wind speed is too strong simply because we cannot hear the birds in the recording. Right, it's quite early in the morning now, so we're going to head off round to the site and hopefully we won't bump into too many people along the way. And here we are folks, we've arrived at a bird hide in the woods. There we go, and it looks out into the woodlands across here. That's where the drop rig is, in there amongst the holly, my favourite tree, because no one wants to go in them. Right there, so let's pick our way through. Loads of brambles as well, really good for what we're doing. So here's the holly bushes. And there's the drop rig. I've camouflaged it a bit, but I don't think anyone's going to come in here. I mean, look at that. That's okay. You can't actually see it, but you can see the wires and the Clippies with the wind protectors on. I'll take it down now and see whether it's still running. Power bank's still on, recorder's still on. Excellent. Now the reason I chose this spot is because it's close to the lake. So far we haven't actually made a recording that's in the woods but close to the lake. But we've heard geese and sandpipers in some of the other recordings. And I thought it'd be interesting to get a recording closer to the lake to see what other types of birds that we can get. We're almost 6 months into our year-long bird survey project. We've been doing a mad April bird migration recording session between the two sites here in the Padarn Park and up in the Cavendish forestry. I've averaged a recording every 3 days. And I can tell you from this real experience that it's pretty knackering. You're constantly on the go. Then you've got to process the audio later, chop it up, make the YouTube videos, check the weather and get out again. So there's not much time for anything else. That means if you're going to record the migration season, you need to put everything else more or less to one side, because your time will be consumed doing this. And remember the recurring themes that have been building up as we've been doing these. Wind speed below 15 miles an hour or you can't hear the birds. And drop rig security, especially next to public footpaths. I'll pack up here now. I'll put the hour before and after dusk and dawn in the Padarn Park playlist. And if there's any interesting snippets, as usual, I'll leave them at the end of the video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.